Transform your mental health through simple diet and lifestyle changes. Your mind is not broken. It's overwhelmed, overstimulated, undernourished, and overcommitted. The world may have convinced you that your mental health struggles are a permanent part of who you are, but the truth is, your biology, your chemistry, and your emotions are all deeply connected to how you live every single day. What you eat, how you move, how you sleep, who you surround yourself with, all of it matters. And sometimes the most powerful transformation starts not with medication or therapy alone, but with the tiny, simple decisions you make every day that seem insignificant until they aren't, because behind anxiety, depression, brain fog, and burnout often lies an exhausted body begging for real fuel, not junk. Your brain is an organ, like your heart, your liver, your muscles. It needs nutrients to function. Think of your brain like a high-performance engine. If you put in garbage, expect it to break down, but if you fuel it right, give it whole, unprocessed foods rich in omega-3s, B vitamins, magnesium, and antioxidants, it responds. Your thoughts become clearer, your mood stabilizes, and your energy returns. This isn't a fantasy, this is biochemistry. Start with your plate. Cut the ultra-processed garbage, sugar-laden cereals, chemical-filled snacks, soda, and fast food. These aren't food, they're designed addictions. Replace them with real nourishment: wild salmon, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, berries, avocados, olive oil, beans, sweet potatoes. These aren't just healthy, they're medicine. For example, did you know that low levels of omega-3s are directly linked to depression? That your gut, the home of trillions of bacteria, talks to your brain every single day through the vagus nerve, influencing mood, anxiety, and even decision making. That serotonin, the feel-good chemical, is mostly made in your gut, so when your gut is inflamed by junk, antibiotics, stress, and sugar, your mental health suffers. Healing your gut with fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and fiber-rich fruits and vegetables isn't just good advice. It's a strategy for reclaiming your emotional balance. You don't need to be perfect. Just intentional, then move your body not for weight loss, not for punishment, but to release stuck energy, tension, and chemicals that have nowhere else to go. Movement is nature's antidepressant. A brisk walk, a few squats, a dance session in your room. These things increase endorphins, regulate cortisol, and create a natural high that no pill can replicate. Exercise literally grows your brain. It increases BDNF, a protein that helps form new neural pathways. You become more adaptable, more resilient, more focused, and guess what? That fog in your mind begins to lift. It's not magic, it's movement, and let's not forget sleep, the foundation of every mental health recovery journey. Sleep is where your brain detoxes. Every night, cerebrospinal fluid washes through your brain like a cleansing tide, removing waste and resetting your emotional baseline. Yet, in this digital age, many of us sabotage this sacred process by scrolling through social media at midnight, sleeping with our phones by our heads, or binge watching shows until 3 a.m. Your brain is not designed to recover like that. You need deep, restful sleep, 7 to 9 hours, in a dark, cool, quiet space. Create a bedtime ritual. Disconnect from screens an hour before bed. Sip calming tea. Journal your thoughts. Let your mind and body know it's safe to rest. Healing starts with sleep, but don't underestimate the power of your environment either. The people you surround yourself with are either draining your mental battery or charging it. Toxic relationships, constant comparison, and environments filled with negativity can undo every effort you make. Sometimes the most radical form of self-care is saying no. No to the people who disrespect your boundaries. No to the hustle culture that shames rest. No to the voice in your head that says you're not enough. Choose silence over chaos. Choose solitude over fake connection. Surround yourself with people who speak life, not doubt. Create spaces that soothe your nervous system instead of assaulting it. Spaces with plants, music, light, peace. Your nervous system notices, your mind will thank you, and most importantly, breathe, not just automatically, but consciously. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and repair mode. In just 5 deep belly breaths, your heart rate slows, your stress hormones drop, and your body shifts out of survival mode. Breath is the remote control to your nervous system. Use it. In moments of overwhelm, anxiety, or spiraling thoughts, pause. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Repeat. This isn't new age fluff, it's neuroscience. Breath is your anchor. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You just need to start where you are. Swap one meal, walk for 15 minutes, go to bed 30 minutes earlier, say no once, choose water over soda, meditate for 2 minutes. These micro changes, done consistently, become habits. Habits become identity. And that identity becomes freedom. Mental health isn't about always feeling good. It's about creating a strong, stable internal environment that can hold you when life gets hard. And that environment is built through how you live, not just how you think. You are not powerless, you are not broken, and you are not stuck. You are simply disconnected from the basics of human wellness. Reconnect, feed your brain, move your body, rest your soul, protect your peace. And watch what happens, not in one day, but in many ordinary days stacked together. The fog clears, the light returns, the heaviness lifts, not because life got easier, but because you got stronger. Because you chose to show up for yourself. Not with extremes, but with simple, sustainable choices that brought your mind and body back to life. You don't have to wait for rock bottom. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to be perfect to begin. All you need is the courage to say, "Today I choose me," and then do it again tomorrow. Your mental health is not a mystery. It's a mirror of how you treat yourself. Start small. Start now. Start with love.